This is Encore Panic. They are right now on their first anniversary. I downloaded this game last year when it came out and I completely forgot about it. So I re-downloaded so I can showcase you guys another good waifu collector that most likely will never come to global. If I can actually log in, that would be appreciated. Is the game on maintenance and I can showcase it? Oh, there we go. Okay, perfect. So, like I was saying, the game was released last year. I did download. I completely forgot the game existed. And now they're on their first anniversary. It's a decent waifu collector. The gameplay is a 50-50. I'm not really in love with the gameplay, but as usual, it's more of a collector rather than, oh, look at this amazing gameplay. Now, there is a stamina system. You'll know I hate the stamina systems. But if you look at the stamina, I have 5,000 out of 100. That's the limit, so you will never have problems with the stamina. Okay, now let's showcase a little bit the current characters that I have, the gacha, how it looks, the skins, which is the most important part of any gacha. All right, and then the gameplay. That's the least important thing. So waifus, how do they look? Okay, so waifus in the game, it's pretty decent. The 3D models look good. The 2D art is pretty good as well, right? Consider we're playing on an emulator, so of course, if there was a PC client ever, or if there is an option to put higher graphics, it's gonna be looking even better. There is some good jiggles, as expected, of our CN brothers, and in contrast to most Chinese games, there is some big booba, because most Chinese gachas go for, smaller size quicks, I would say. Still, pretty good looking characters. The progression system is pretty simple. There is weapons specific for the characters. You have like your equipment, and then you have your weapon that you can equip. For example, I got her weapon the other day, so that is her specific, right? So of course, there is weapons, there is stamina, all of your staple awful things we don't like, but we do for our waifus. Okay, some really good characters. I really like this one. The 3D, the 2D also looks pretty good. So if I go into the skins and I go into the 2D, they have some good 2Ds. The skins, however, look better, and we'll go to the skins in a second. So a couple more characters. The SSRs, of course, look better. The SR1s do not look that as good, I would say. Still pretty good. This is an SR. This is another SR. The blue characters are the worst ones, 100%. But even the purples, pretty decent. We skip the lolly, a good brownie moment here. Again, characters look good. The 2D art is nice, the 3D art is nice too. Let's check the skins, then the gacha, then the gameplay. Now, skins. Where is the shop? Because I honestly cannot read shit. There we go, here. Let's check the skins. There is a few that, of course, are gonna be pretty good. Remember that this is L2Ds, okay? There is a lot of them that do have L2Ds that you can put on your lobby and just with this, okay? So, as usual, our CN brothers have really good taste, not only for this, but also for the summer skins. This is the L2D for the summer skin, good fit, good legs. I will say 10 out of 10. I would buy this, okay? Second, I would also buy this. Look at that detail in the feet. Pretty good, I will say, pretty good. Not all the skins have L2Ds though. Not all the skins do have L2Ds. I think it's based on price. So if I go down, this one, for example, it still has L2Ds. Let me see which ones don't have L2D. This one looks, well, pretty good, I will say. This is probably thumbnail material. But if we keep going down, I'm pretty sure, yeah, here, there is no L2Ds starting here. So it's based on price. I'm not sure if there's a reason why some of them don't have it, because it's not that different, right? This is 780, it still has the L2D, it looks amazing. I will get this. This is 680 without any L2Ds. So some of the skins are really good. This in price, by the way, it's a little bit on the expensive side. This is around $20 to $25. So $20-$25 for all the skins, which is depending on what games you play, good or bad. This is cheaper because it's 780, so this is like around $10. But the other ones are 20-25 on the more expensive side. So skins, really good. Okay, you can put them on your lobby. They look amazing. A little bit more on the expensive side, but it is what it is. Now, gacha. What about the gacha, Sefhi? What are the rates? What are the characters? Is there a guarantee? It's like Nikke. You don't get the guaranteed character ever. I got already 4 of banners pulling for this girl. There is no guarantee. The rates, if I remember correctly, it's a 3%. Maybe I'm tripping. A 3%. 4.6 in total, but a 3% for the SSR. So I would say pretty good. pretty good. Every 60 pulls, you also get the guaranteed SSR. Doesn't have to be the right type one though. So it is what it is. There is also a weapon banner that once again, you do not need to pull on. As usual, I will never touch these banners. I despise them, but it is what it is. Now after all this jumping, okay, what is the gameplay like? Let's go in here. Sorry, let's go into here. I am on chapter 2. And let's try to clear one level. Well, by clear, I mean auto will do it, since I am lazy. The animations, I must say, are pretty decent. When it comes to the ultimates, they are fully animated. So that's nice. Oh, I actually finished a level. Okay, let's go into chapter, let's go into chapter 3, okay? So we go into the battle, okay? You can select your characters. There is different moves for factions, of course. I do not know if I even have the full bonus faction. I will say I don't. You can check the enemy, what they do, their skills, etc. They are level 35. We are level 40 right now. This is my team because I like these girls. The one with the flag, probably my favorite. I don't know why I like characters with flags. I don't know. It reminds me of my pride as a fellow Chinese and the Chinese flag. I don't know. Just things to say, right? This is combat, okay? We put it on auto because we're lazy, and that's it. If you wanted to play, of course you can. There is 2 skills, basic attack and your ultimate. Let's wait a second to see if they do a ultimate so you guys can see the animation. They are pretty good for the SSRs. The SRs are actually quite bad, and the Rs don't even have like a ultimate animation per se. Yeah, this is Anchor Panic. It's on Bilibili. They are celebrating the 1st anniversary right now. So if you have a Bilibili account, it's a pretty good time to start playing the game if you wanted to. Girls, can you use the ultimate so these bosses can see the animation? There we go. That's one of the ultimates. She launches that on the air, goes up, boom, explosion. All of them are full animated when it comes to the ultimates. They are pretty decent, I will say. Auto seems to be semi-smart with its choices. That's one of the other ultimates. Once again, pretty cool. Auto looks pretty decent with his decisions. So far, I have no problem with it, in contrast to other games where, you know, Auto is always pretty bad. This is our ultimate. Basically, it's a black hole, a really good one. There we go. So that's the combat itself. Honestly, it's nothing interesting in the sense of, you know, nothing amazing or groundbreaking. I will say overall, the presentation of the game is good. The rates and the gacha is good. The skins are more on the expensive side, but then again, the skins is only a cosmetic. You don't need to buy them if you don't want to, even though you could be, right? This is just more for people who want to collect their skins for their favorite girls. I'm not sure if this will ever come to global. If it does come to global, it feels like a good game to just chill and collect characters, since it's at 3% for the SSRs on the gacha. And that's it. You guys can say goodbye to YouTube, since I just wanted to showcase this game, and we can go back into our favorite game, Nikke.
役立たずは楽園から追放するのみ。ブランとノワールのショータイムです。天地万物を切るとはこういうことだ。